Hey y'all, I'm Talise Homebirth Queen, and I want to talk about the reasons women are afraid of home birth and what things that you can do to stop being afraid of home birth. So a lot of women are afraid to do it because they say, oh, it's going to cost too much. Well, how can you prepare for the cost of home birth? You can uh, get a GoFundMe. Everybody's GoFundMing me for everything these days. You can GoFundMe, say I want to do a home birth, have all your friends share it. All the women who are in support of home birth, I promise you they'll share that too. I would share it. You can use that STEMI money to put aside and have you a home birth. You can use your refund money, put that aside for home birth. You can negotiate with a lot of doulas and midwives are open to negotiation. So can I pay a little bit each month so that by the end I can have the home birth I want? Also, you have 9 months while you're pregnant. So you can take the time and put aside a little bit by little instead of spending it on things that might be frivolous to you or that you don't necessarily need. You can cut back on stuff to have the support or the kind of birth that you want if you want a home birth, if you're afraid of the cost. If you're afraid of the pain, birth doesn't have to be painful. I've had 4 home births that were not painful. I had 6 in total, but my breech twins and my last 2 weren't painful at all because I was consistent with preparing to have a smooth birth. I exercised every day. I did yoga every day. I did hypnobirthing, which allows you to be in a relaxed state so that your mind is in control of everything that's going on. I did visualization every day where I found a quiet place, and when I had more children, I had to go sit in the vehicle we had. But I would go sit and really see myself having the birth that I wanted. I believed it, I felt it, and I knew that's what I was going to do. I wrote about it every day. I wrote about, oh, I'm so happy and thankful. My birth was beautiful. It went smoothly. So I did those things every day. Also, I also have a class that helps women heal from traumatic births. So sometimes you have had a birth in the past, home or hospital, and it was very traumatic. But you must heal from that. I had to for my first 2 to be able to have the birth that you want. I offer that class on my website, www.talisehomebirthqueen.com, Heal from Past Traumatic Births. A lot of women are afraid to home birth because they're scared, oh, what if it's an emergency? Okay, well, anywhere you are in life, you should have a backup plan. If you're in a hotel, they have an emergency exit plan on your door. In case of fire, go out this way. So in case there is an emergency, have you a backup plan. What is the nearest route to the hospital? Who else do you know who might be an EMT, think that's right, that you can call to come help? What are some things you can do to prevent things that are going wrong? So do research on that. And another thing that's a big thing is people are scared of what others may say. Oh, well, my mama gonna say, don't do it. My auntie, my best friend, and none of those women probably have had a home birth. So I would suggest even stop talking to women who have not had home births about home birth. They don't even know about it. So how can they tell you, oh, don't do that? You've never experienced that. You've only had your experience. So talk to women who have had positive experiences. I, even with my first 2, have had positive experiences for all 6 of mine. My first one, I wish went a little different, but like I said, I became consistent with what I was doing later on. But with all of my births, after I had them, I decided to write a book, Home is Where the Birth Is, the stories of my 6 home births and how you can do it too, which is available on my website, TalisehomebirthQueen.com, and it's also available on Amazon. And now I have the ebook for $5.99, which is also on Amazon as well, where I can help you. You can get advice from someone, me, who has had all of those home births and really learn how to have the home birth of my dreams. Also, sometimes your partner is nervous and it's like, you're like, yeah, home birth, and he's like, I don't know, because he cares about you. His job is to protect you. But my husband offers a class, helping fathers home birth, on my website as well. And also, a lot of times we're not familiar with it. You know, we don't see it on movies. No one's talking about it. We don't have a visual for home birth. But you all are lucky because it's 2021 and home birth is on the rise. It's hundreds of YouTube videos on it. You can type in home birth on any social media and you'll find videos about it, women talking about it. You can type in Google home birth and there's beautiful images and stories about home birth. So don't just say, oh, I'm not gonna home birth because I'm scared. Educate yourself and do the steps that I talked about, and share these steps with other women that you find who are scared about it too. And let everyone know that home is where the birth is.